About a week ago, Meta rolled out an update that automatically took users' content that was on their Instagram profiles and fed it into their new Meta AI system automatically. When people found out, a ton of reels and posts started floating around Instagram instructing people about how to go into their settings and choose the opt-out function of not allowing your work to be used in Meta's AI. At first, the process was pretty straightforward. You went into your settings, clicked a couple of buttons, and you could easily turn the switch to opt out. But then it got sus. Meta started moving things around. Suddenly, options were in different places. The process became a lot more convoluted, and eventually it just disappeared altogether. If you are an Instagram user in America, you do not have the option to opt out of your content being used in Meta's AI system automatically. All of your previous posts and all of your future posts apply to this opt-in feature. Now, Meta does have an option, a quite monotonous one, to go into the system and basically plead your case about how you are an exception to this opt-in rule. So you fill out this application and you wait for them to basically decide your fate, but there's a problem. The basis of whether or not they honor your request to opt out is based on the fact if your work has already been stolen. They will not allow you to opt out on the feature unless you can provide proof that somebody took your work off of Instagram and used it in an AI piece of art. That is like someone taking a product that you made, putting it on the black market. You write a formal complaint saying, "Hey, please take my item off the black market, sir." And they reply, "Well, no one's bought it yet, so..." The logic is not only flawed, it's morally wrong. All of a sudden, we have this max exodus to this new app called Kara. The cool thing about Kara is it's made by artists. Some of the cool features on Kara include being able to customize how you see your feed. So you can pick a certain percentage of how many posts you want to see from people you follow. How many suggested posts do you want to see? And it has glaze built into the app. So when you upload your work, you have the option to automatically glaze it. It seemed like in just a matter of days, we found out about the lack of the no opt-out option. We freaked out about it, and now we are jumping ship to a new app platform thinking that it's going to be the solution. But is it really? You can argue that, hey, no matter where you upload your work to the internet, it's free range for someone to come and take it and use it however they so please. And that's always been true. But Meta is a huge company, and the decisions that these huge companies make impact the decisions that all of the other huge companies around it make as well. Sony announced just last week that it is planning on leaning into using AI for a majority of their production, as well as other CEOs who've made similar claims about the impact of AI on the animation and production industry specifically. Personally, I don't see leaving Instagram as a solution to this problem. And you should know before I go further that I am an ENTP in the Myers-Briggs and I am a type 7 on the Enneagram, so I am strictly allergic to the herd mentality. I'll just be upfront about that now. Artists only make up a very small percentage of Instagram users. The majority of people on Instagram are your friends and family, uploading pictures of themselves, of their parents, their kids. All of their content is also being fed into a system without their knowledge. This isn't an animation issue. This is an everyone issue. So all of this information is a lot, right? And you're probably wondering, as an artist, what do I do? How do I move forward? I want to continue sharing my work online, but it seems like there's just no safe place to do it anymore. Social media, and specifically Instagram, has helped me a lot in building a lot of really great new connections and landing jobs and reaching a wider audience. So I get that sentiment. It's really frustrating and disappointing to have to think about abandoning something that you've spent many years building up. That is frustrating. I'm feeling it as well. I deleted all of my Instagram posts. I thought I would be devastated, but I wasn't. It felt like a weight had been lifted off me as an artist. I don't have to perform anymore. I don't have to worry about engagement. I don't have to worry about how many likes it'll get, the success rate of the piece being shared, of what time do I post for the biggest amount of success. All of that worry kind of just went away, because the fact is social media shouldn't be the reason that you create art. And as for the industry and the impact of AI, strangely, maybe naively, I'm not worried about it. Negotiations for AI regulation in the animation industry have gone really well for the Animation Guild. Things are looking pretty positive, like there won't be a strike this summer. Multiple lawsuits against artists using AI have been filed, and many have won, and won really big. Even though things seem very bleak right now, I think it's just a phase, and phases come and go. And to be clear, I'm not against the use of AI. I'm against the use of AI without a user's consent. And we do not consent. But don't let this whole social media circus stop you from creating. Don't let it discourage you from pursuing your dreams of entering the industry. If anything, use this as a time to scale back, to work on your personal projects, to really dive into what you love about art. People are craving originality and magic more than ever. Don't let the fear wash over you. Wade through it, be flexible, and look forward to the future, because there is one. It may not look exactly like how you expected it, but there's a future nonetheless. Now, wherever you go, you know what I'm about to say. Go forth and create some amazing stuff.